Hello and welcome back. I know I said I was going to play Final Fantasy II next, but in the United States, this was Final Fantasy II. I loaded up Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster and I'm like, this isn't the game I wanted to play. Um, I will get to that at some point, but right now we are going to go through Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster on Steam. So let me kind of get myself situated here with closing out a whole bunch of my World of Warcraft stuff that I don't need open, and just pulling up a walkthrough so that I know I don't miss anything. Now this game I do know pretty well. I've played it a number of times. It is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. So, I'm basically going to pull this up to make sure I don't miss any treasure chests or anything. So I go. And, I might do this in hour-long parts. I did the Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster in half-hour parts, and I just felt like I was constantly stopping the stream to then restart it. So I might do this in hour-long pieces. Just a little bit different, and this is a little bit of a longer game, so I think that makes a little bit more sense for how we're gonna go. So without further ado, let's get it started. And just looking at Steam, there are 30 achievements to unlock for this game. Captain, we arrive at Baron shortly. Very well. Captain seems kinda down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders, but killing innocent people to get crystals isn't right. Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But Captain, surely you don't condone what we've done. All of you, listen well. The raid on Mysidia was imperative for Baron's prosperity. The Mysidians know too much about the crystals. Their very possession of one is a threat to Baron. His Majesty ordered we obtain the crystal, and as soldiers of the Royal Air Force we are sworn to obey. Captain. So you can tell here Cecil's kind of not happy about what they did, but being a good soldier, he's just following orders. Monster sighted ahead. Let's go. Prepare for battle. So these are scripted fights, I'm pretty sure. Just shows you like how the battle is going to work out. I don't get to choose anything here, it just automatically he uses Red Fang, I think, for a couple of these fights, and you do get bestiary credit for these monsters. So that was the floating eye, and there's one more fight here, and you'll fight the zoo. And he uses Blue Fang, and that one's dead as well. So they're gained automatically as part of the story there. Checks on his crew. More monsters than ever. There's no end to them. Some kind of bad omen. You know, they're just kind of chatting away. Nothing really too important story-wise here. They're getting back to Baron. and they're gonna land and go give the crystal to the king. Alright, so I think you get control. Bygone, well done, the crystal's now ours. They put up no resistance, and in fact they were completely defenseless. Is this pity I perceive? Come Captain, Majesty awaits. So basically, they know that you're like, hey, you're kind of questioning what's going on here, and he's gonna relay this information onto the king in not so nice words. Okay, so you're here. He's gonna go talk to the king, and he makes you just wait behind. Basically, he's telling the king you can't be trusted, and that you know, but we have the crystal for him. So we get summoned in. You hand over the crystal. And you're dismissed. We just start walking away. But then our conscience kicks in and we go back to ask questions. What are your intentions regarding crystals? My men are confused and displeased at their orders. Do you question my command? No, I only ask. Your treachery has do not think your treachery has slipped past me. You're fired. There it is. See you later. Charge you with another duty. Slay the phantom beast that plagues Mist Valley and deliver this bomb ring to the village of Mist. You leave tomorrow at first light. So there's our first kind of quest. Here's our friend Kain. Cecil's done no wrong. If you're so concerned about your traitorous friend, you may accompany him. Take the ring and be gone. Receive bomb ring. Once we complete the mission, the king will forgive us both. You'll command the Red Wings again in no time. So, we're no longer the airship commander, we're just a lowly Dark Knight. Ooh, what's going on here? How do I get out of this? What did I click? Somehow clicked start. Okay. So now we finally have command of the Dark Knight Cecil. The way that the configuration works in this game, ooh, not the configuration, the order. These three, 1, 3, and 5 are front row, and then 2 and 4 are back row. So you can, and I think you can change that. So you can have 3 back row and 2 front row, or vice versa. Battle speed, weight, active. I'll just leave all the defaults for right now, and then if we want to change something later on, we'll change it. So now that we have control again, we don't really need to go talk to everybody. We're just gonna come over here and rob this place. So come up here, grab these 3 chests, skill, ether, tent. So that is, there are 342 chests in this game, and we got our first 3. So, alright, so we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna go up towards Cecil's room. And now someone named Rosa is after us. I was worried you left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for the people we slaughtered. I'll come see you later, okay? Very well. So Rosa is basically like Cecil's girlfriend. I don't know. That's basically what it is. Look who's back. Rosa was worried sick about you. There's Sid. There's a Sid in every single Final Fantasy. This is the one from this game. Don't ever do that to her. How are my airships? Bet you Guns wrecked them up something awful. Hey, what's the matter with you? King demoted you. There'll be a mess without you. Come to think of it, King's been acting peculiar for some time. His Majesty ordered me to build an airship for killing people. Everyone's worried about him. Alright, so Sid's like the, I believe Sid is Rosa's father. And he is Um, Rest? Yes. He is the airship engineer in this game. Nevertheless, I can't defy him. Here's Rosa. You're not telling her what's up, you're just saying everything's fine. We killed innocent people and stole their crystals. It was horrible. But I suppose this is my fate as a Dark Knight. Soon I won't even feel remorse for my actions. Both you and I know that will never happen. I can't defy the king. I'm a hopeless coward. The Cecil I know would never whimper like this. The Cecil I love. You leave for Mist early tomorrow, right? Yes, but don't worry, Kain's coming too. It'll be fine, trust me. Please come back to me in one piece. And then off she goes. Though as a Dark Knight, you can never, you know we can never truly be together. So, there you go. So the next morning draws, and meet up with Kain. Ready for some combat? Always. Lead the way. So now we have Kain with us. And much like Final Fantasy 1, you get a kind of intro when you're up to the first part. Like when we crossed the bridge in the first Final Fantasy. Alright, so that is the end of our prologue here. And we find ourselves on the world map. We'll make our first save. And now we have access to the town of Baron. So when you come to the town of Baron, you're going to want to come over here. And you found your first treasure chest potion. Going to the inn. The bottom of the inn over here is another potion. You go up here to the bar in the back and you interact with the swords and you get 3 more treasure chests. Eye drops, a tent, and dwarven bread. Okay, so now we're gonna go outside of the inn. We're gonna go up towards the weapon and armor shops, and we're gonna grab this barrel right here for a potion, and then we're gonna go back this way into the water, and then down, and this is a hidden item right here in the water, and you find a tent. And there's a second item hidden in the water right here, and you find an hourglass. So now we're going to go through this little secret passage over here. Where is it? There we go. And we can come around to this side of town. And here, there are a couple items hidden back here as well. Phoenix down. Golden needle. There's one more. Phoenix down. Alright, now so, much like Final Fantasy, if you look at the, switch maps. If you look at the world map here, you have the town of Baron. We are 3 of 6 and 8 out of 8 items, and that's all you can get for now. The castle of Baron has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Can't get any of that for right now. So, let's go out to, I guess I can exit from here to the world map. So there are 3 monsters between here and Mist that we should run into. Helldiver and Floating Eyeball. So now these Helldivers can drop a summon. So you kind of want to farm them. If not, you'll end up having to farm them at some point. Goblin, and then there's one other enemy called a Sword Rat, which we will want to run into. And I don't know if you can... You can look at the bestiary in-game here. So I've gotten the first 3, and now number 4 is the Sword Rat, so that's what we're after here. It spawns outside of Baron, so between where we were and that cave, the Mist Cave, we just gotta kind of farm in this area. Getting a level or 2 won't hurt us, and if we end up getting the summon from those Helldivers, that's awesome. Yeah, so this is just all considered the Baron area. It's goblins. Goblins again. I want to say goblins drop something too. I don't remember what though. I do remember farming here for quite some time to get this summon. I don't know where the Sword Rat is, so I'm kind of just... Goblins. Where's the Sword Rat? I'm gonna try to do most of the bestiary, whatever you want to call it in these games, as we go. To not have to backtrack like I did at the end of Final Fantasy 1. There's a Sword Rat. Alright. So what I'll do is I'll just hop into the inn with a little bit of gil we farmed. We'll heal up. Maybe I'll check out the item shop. I have 700 gil. Let's go inside. $50 per night. Yep, whatever. Just max out our health. Got a couple levels anyway. I think we're like level 11 or something like that. I think you start at 10 in this game, so we're not didn't get a ton of levels. Yeah, we're both 11. So we'll just hop over here to the item shop. You'll notice that there were weapon shops and stuff in this village. You can't buy anything at them right now, so that's why I didn't bother. Cures toad, cures poison. I'll get like 5 of those. I have 2 Phoenix Downs. That should be plenty. Just get a couple. Alright, whatever. That's good enough. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Cave of Mist. And I will come back out here to farm that summon at some point, since we haven't gotten it. If I get it on the way there, that's awesome. If not, we'll be back here to farm at some point later on. Just sort by items. There we go. And before we go into the Mist Cave, I'll just give a quick save. Alright, into the Mist Cave we go. So the Mist Cave, I'll show you the map like I did in Final Fantasy 1. Mist Cave is a very linear path. Looks like there's 3 treasure chests, and you can verify that by going back here. There are actually 4, so we'll make sure we don't miss any along the way. So there are 2 monsters in here, Insectus and Flying Eyes, that we want to make sure we get. Turn back. What? Who's there? So these are the 2 monsters you wanted to encounter in this cave. So we got both of them. That's great. Grab our first chest here. It's a potion. Okay, so we gotta go this way and then up. More goblins. Eventually, I'll just use a couple potions on my guys. Eye drops. Got a tent. Alright, so you're gonna want to come down this way and then loop around and up and grab this chest. High potion, and the chest had a tent, and then you'll come over here and grab the last chest, which will put us at 10 of 342. Okay, so here, hit it with the quick save. We got a boss coming up. Oops. And we'll just use a potion on each of our guys. Okay. Leave it once. Could that be the Phantom Beast of Mist Valley? Knights of Baron, leave now or suffer the consequences. You choose to ignore my warnings? Unfortunately we do. We have to get to Mist, we're not turning back. So be it. The mist is gathering. Alright, so this boss, you can fight when it's in this form, so I'll have Kain jump and we'll attack. The dragon turned into mist. Now, you do not want to do anything now. If you hit the dragon now, and I think we're gonna experience... Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, well, they will, she will cast Cold Mist, tells you there, like, hey, don't attack. We're gonna Cold Mist you if you do. So you kind of just gotta wait it out. Return to dragon form, you can attack now. And that's how this whole fight goes. There's really nothing special about it. The dragon has 570 health. So when you finally get to that point, really you shouldn't need to heal or anything during this fight as long as you don't blast the dragon when it's in mist form. Alright, so it's turning into mist, so I canceled my attack there. I was going to use jump. We just wait again. And when the dragon turns back, we'll jump. Nope. Turned into mist, so we'll just hold off. Probably be one more round. I feel like I've done a decent amount of damage to it so far. It's probably getting close to the 570. There we go. So first boss defeated. Okay. Now we are on the other side of the cave. I'm going to remove all Kain's equipment. Not that it really matters, but he's about to leave the party, so. The ring is glowing. This is why they sent us here. We've destroyed the entire village. Why would they make us do this? No, mommy! My mom's dragon died, and because of that, my mom died too. What? I've heard of people with power to call forth monsters, summoners they're called. Then we're responsible for killing her mother by killing the dragon. You killed my mom's dragons? We didn't know that would happen. So this was the king's plan, to annihilate every summoner in this village. That can't be. I'm afraid it's true. I'm also afraid we're going to have to get rid of the girl. What? That's what the king would expect of us. It's her or us. But she's just a child. You intend to defy the king? I refuse to carry out any more slaughter in the king's name. I knew you'd say that. Don't worry, I'm on your side. You are. I owe the king much, but I can't disgrace the dragoons. So you'll join me? Yes, but we need the support of other nations if we're to oppose the mightiest kingdom in the land. And we have to get Rosa out of Baron. Thank you, Kain. Save it. This isn't for your sake. This place is dangerous. We better get going. What about the girl? We can't leave her. We'll have to take her with us. It's alright. We won't hurt you, but you're going to have to come with us, okay? No. And who could blame her? Come on, we have to go now. No, go away. Wait. I hate you. You killed my mom. And now you have a battle with, said girl. And we can just defend here. So she summons Titan. He kills us. And also destroys the path between Mist and the next area. She's safe, thank goodness. Kain? I have to get out of here. Kain, I pray that you're alive. So we pick up the girl who passed out, or is knocked out, and we are on the other side of the mountain path that she blocked off, and we got our first achievement, which is for inflammatory decisions, accidentally destroying the village of Mist. So now that we're on this side, we're gonna go up to the town of, what's the town? Kaipo. So let's go up to Kaipo. It's in the middle of the desert. There's like a little oasis here and a little town. We'll just give it a quick save. Now that Kain has left us. And we are in Kaipo, Oasis of the Desert. So, okay, so we're gonna go into the, I have to find a place for her to rest. We're gonna go into the inn. We're gonna let the girl rest. Welcome. Oh, she looks very pale. Is she alright? Get her to a bed quick. She can rest here free of charge. Thank you. Hey, are you alright? My name is Cecil. What's yours? I'm sorry about your mother. I understand if you can't forgive me. Will you at least let me protect you? Everybody gets some rest. Cecil, for some reason, sleeps in his dark knight armor. We have people from Baron here. Cecil, I finally found you. This is a general and 3 of his soldiers. Wait, I'm here on the king's orders. All summoners from Mist must be annihilated. Hand over the girl now. Not a chance. Then you shall die. So now we are officially at war with Baron. There's 2 ways you can fight this battle. You can kill the soldiers first, and then the general runs away. But we want the bestiary entry for the general. So we're going to attack him first and take him out. This also gives way more EXP doing it this way. After this attack, I'll heal. Whoops, I attacked the wrong guy. Oh, maybe I should have healed already. Unless that kills. Alright, that kills. That probably buys me enough wiggle room here to get a potion off. Alright, yeah, we're good. This is why we save before we come in, because if I do something stupid, like kill all the wrong enemies before I kill that general, we have a problem. There we go. Alright, now we can just auto and finish up the fight. Girl, are you okay? Yes, don't worry about me. I won't let anyone hurt you. Promise? I promise. I'm Rydia. Summoner has joined your party. All set. Alright, so now we have a summoner in our party. We'll definitely keep her in the back row because she has 30 health. We have, I guess we can't use any of it. We have Kain's equipment here, but I could sell it, I guess. Okay, so there's item shops, there's weapon shops, there's monsters outside. In the desert we have to kill, so there's a lot to do here. So let's get going on this. We'll go over to the armor shop first, I guess. There's not going to be anything for Cecil. He's obviously a Dark Knight and he is well equipped. So she has that. That's downgrade. She has that. She has that. So we're got the best equipment we can there. We'll go check out the weapon shop real quick. Rod. So there's a rod, there's a staff, a bow, and an iron arrow. If you look at the bow and the iron arrow, that's 15 attack. The rod has 3. Staff has 4. Cast poison when used in battle. So that's kind of good to have. Common bow, bow made of iron. I think I'm gonna just buy a staff just to get the poisoner. And then I'm just gonna buy a bow and an iron arrow just to have. I don't know. Let's see what if I hit optimal on her, what it gives her. Staff. Okay. Alright, so we'll come up over here, we'll get this first treasure in the town. And I think that's the only one. Actually, I'm going to put the rod back on her. Cast magic arrow when used. I think that's way good, if I'm remembering correctly now. I'm going to need this guy to move out of the way. And then here, we found a girl from Baron lying unconscious just outside town. The poor thing has come down with desert fever. All she keeps muttering is the name Cecil over and over. Rosa. Rosa. Cecil. Cecil. Don't die on me. To cure desert fever, you need a rare jewel called the Sand Ruby, found only in a cave where the antlion dwells. So, Rose is obviously very sick here, and we'll end up going on a little journey to save her here in a little bit. There shouldn't be anything else in this town. 1 of 1 on the treasure chests. There's obviously a whole bunch of stuff in Mist for whenever we can get back there later in the game. Castle Baron and then Mist Cave we are done with as well. So we're going to come out here, and now that we have Oh, I did want to check to make sure I got. I'm sure I did, but I want to make sure. What's under configuration? Bestiary. So I should have gotten the general and the soldier. 20 and 21. Yep. Okay. So we'll give it a save here again. Just gonna save frequently. So there are 3 mobs out here. There's the Desert Sahagan, there's 100 Legs, and then there's a Sandworm. And much like Final Fantasy 1, if you use Magic Arrow, it does a good amount of damage, usually, when it doesn't miss. So we're going to have Rydia continue to do that. And she can blast from the back row there. So she leveled twice here. She learned Blizzard and Cure. Obviously, she's a summoner. She's going to be a magic user. So we fought these guys in Mist Cave, and her health does scale pretty quickly once you level her, which is good because having 30 HP would make her very susceptible to randomly dying to AoEs. So she leveled again here. She got Sight. She got some more health. So really all we're looking for now is a Sandworm, and then we'll move on. I'm not trying to like power level or anything like that. But the Sandworm is a rare encounter, so might take a few battles before we get it. Oh, good miss. Alright, she leveled again. She learned Thunder. Let's give her a potion here. And here's our Sandworm. Sweet. Alright, so now we're done with the bestiary stuff for here. We'll save again. We're gonna hop in the town one more time, and we're just gonna rest at the end. When we're in the inn, I'm gonna hop over here. Excuse me. I can't believe Anna ran away. Her father, Sage Tella. She's very close. Good. Alright, move out of my way now. Welcome, what can I do for you? So, another item shop here. I'm gonna get... No, I don't want a gold needle. I want 2 of those and a couple more potions. Just burn my gil away. What's upstairs here? Looks like it's a bar. I want to go to the Antline Cave to the east of... Oh, I didn't see. Alright. Traveling Scholar. I want to go to Fabul, which leads to the east. Do a little research. Old Man in the Water Cavern won't let me through. Okay. Alright, so that's, I mean, you pretty much get clues as to what's going on and like where to go and all that. So... Alright, I'm gonna hop out of town here. I blew all my money on stuff, so I don't get to sleep, but it doesn't matter because I'm full health anyway. We're going to save one more time, and I am going to end this part here. I want to thank everybody for watching, everybody who's enjoying the playthroughs of these old games. We're going to continue on with Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, and I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. I might or might not be streaming live on Twitch with this. It kind of just depends on how my internet's acting and if I think it's worth doing. But all of these recordings will be live on Twitch. So I want to thank everybody for watching this first part, and I will see you in the next one.